Okay, guys, this is round two. So just got done with the numbers section. So let's start on the A's. The A's are probably going to be multiple videos. So I'm just going to kind of not get burnt out and just go little by little, as long as just as long as I can. So here we go. Yeah, appreciate your time. So you guys are digging this. So let me just take, these are packed in here pretty tight. So let me just take this one out just to make it easier on myself. And all right, now here we go. Starting with A's now. The ABCs of Death. Good stuff. I love the fact that they put all these shorts onto one disc. It's just it just makes things easier and fun. Usually with shorts, it'd just be included as like a bonus feature to the main feature, you know. This is a good idea. This is what really got me into watching a ton of horror shorts and stuff. So definitely appreciate this idea, this series. Put out by Magnet. Good stuff. And for now, they only have 1 and 2 volumes, so hopefully this turns into sort of like a franchise, you know. I'd love for like a volume 3, but it's been a while since this hit, so I don't know if they're officially done or what. But yeah, the ABCs of Death Part 2, again, a lot of fun stuff. It's like 26 shorts on that one. I think that was a bit more than the first one. All right, The Abandoned. This was a pretty good little thriller. I enjoyed it. So glad I took a chance on that one. I forget who released this one. Vertical. Got a few editions from Vertical, another company I like. The Abandoned, not bad from IFC Midnight. Glad I took a chance on this one. A little creepy. So good stuff. The Abandoned. One of my favorite Bigfoot movies that have come out in recent years. I say recent, but like 2005, something like that, is Abominable. Good stuff. Practical effects. Love the way the Sasquatch looks. So yeah, awesome Bigfoot horror movie for sure. Abominable. Getting a really nice edition here from MVD from the Rewind series, which is a lot of fun. Next is a double feature of some classic movies you gotta have. The Abominable Dr. Phibes. Probably my favorite Vincent Price out of all the movies he's done. It's probably my favorite character that he's played is Dr. Phibes. And Dr. Phibes Rises Again, which is, again, not bad. Not a bad sequel. Not a bad follow-up. But I like the first one much better. Much better. It's going to get easier on me, so I don't have to do so much. I mean, I am on a step stool, but it's as far as I can go up without bumping my head. So a little bit of a... the videos are going to get easier the lower I get. So these top rows are going to be a pain in the butt. But I get through it slowly but surely. The Abominable Snowman, good stuff. I should say the rest of the title, shouldn't I? Of the Himalayas. Had to get this. It's a lot of fun. Was this from the 50s, I believe? 57, yeah. So gotta have it. And finally, for us fans out there, we get like a really nice collector's edition, thanks to Wild Eye for their new label here, Visual Vengeance. Awesome. The Abomination. Waited way too long for like a really nice collector's edition for this movie. Good stuff. Just loaded special features. Probably the best this movie's ever gonna look, so that's fine. Just had a blast with this. Really nice edition. Finally. Didn't think it would ever happen. So glad that happened before I was to be 6 feet under, so that's nice. All right, another one from the Asylum. Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I finally took a chance on this one. So yeah, fun one from the Asylum. Good stuff. Enjoyed this. Enjoyed this much better than the Abraham Lincoln, the actual movie, the Abraham Lincoln versus Vampires. So this was prefer this one. I know my taste in movies are questionable for sure. My reputation speaks for itself. Am I right? All right, Abracadabra. This was a new one on me, so I figured I'd take a chance to it, and I dug this one as well. This was coming from Cauldron, so this was a lot of fun. Never even heard of it until this company dropped this. It's another label that I'm absolutely in love with. Cauldron, doing good things. So this is a really nice modern say a Giallo. Yeah, good stuff. Gosh, I love that. The guillotine. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, snap that over, Thomas. All right, next one is I had to Braxis. I had to do it. I had to go after this. This movie is a lot of fun. It's just ridiculous. It's so bad. But yeah, gotta have it. Absolution. This was a first time watch for me. I enjoyed it as well. Nice little thriller. One of those sleeper movies there for sure. They can easily go over your, well, it went over my radar, but yeah, I had no idea about this movie until Kino Lorber released it. Lorber, I should say, 1978. Absolution, good stuff. Good stuff. Gotta have it. This was a nice surprise. This one right here. I'm hoping this gets an actual nice collector's edition. I think it deserves it. How do you say this? Acacia Motels. Really cool monster movie. Weird, just my kind of weird. Good stuff from Gravitas Ventures. They release a lot of like indie horrors and stuff. This is one of the ones I really enjoyed. So yeah, every now and then I like to take a chance on what this company releases, and this was a pleasant surprise. I enjoyed this. This was just weird, great, some practical effects. It gets creepy too, so yeah, I can't. I hate recommending movies, but all I can say is just I enjoyed it. So I'm always nervous about recommending movies. Oh, I used to know how to say this. Mutante, Acacian Mutant. I'm annoying you guys. I know I am not saying some of these titles right. This was a lot of fun. It's another one I took a chance on, thanks to Severin. Yeah, first time watch for me, and that's not a lie. It is an outrageous, yeah, bizarre, crazy little movie. So yeah, watch the trailer. You'll know right off the bat if it's for you or not. For those of you who haven't seen it yet or you've been curious about it, I enjoyed it. The Acid King. This was pretty interesting. Never even heard about this story until this dropped from Wild Eye. So yeah, I like to collect all these true crime stuff. So yeah, this was an interesting watch. Really nice edition from Wild Eye. I love it when they actually release nice collector's editions like this. It doesn't happen that often, so glad Wild Eye did it for this one. The Act of Killing. I haven't got around to watching this one just yet. I have had this on the shelf for a minute. Just have not got around to who released this? Cinedigm? Syngium? Is that how you say it? Looks to be really out there. Mixed reviews. I figured I would just take a chance and check it out when I can. But yeah, I'm yet to see this. But I need to. I don't know, it caught my attention, so I figured I would buy a copy. The Act of Vengeance. This was really good. Good little revenge movie. This was a big upgrade over my made-on-demand DVD that I had. So yeah, Scorpion releasing. Good stuff. So Act of Vengeance. Can't remember if that was part of the video nasties or not. Probably was. So, okay, moving on to this documentary here that I enjoyed. The Adam Rifkin Film Festival documentary here. Is this Vinegar Syndrome or one of their partner labels? That's one of their partner labels. So, this is a nice edition and an interesting watch. Again, this is a first time watch for me as well. I don't know if this had a previous DVD edition or not, but yeah, glad I got that in with my bundle at that time. Okay, and then I just got this in, so it's an upgrade here to 4K. The Addams Family, the first one. So this will be in my next update. I wanted to show this while I already had it here, since I'm doing this video series, but good stuff. Yeah, good. Guess for kids, you could say it's sort of a gateway into horror films, but very nostalgic. Good stuff from the 90s. So gotta love the Addams Family. So the first one on upgrade to 4K. So I'm just gonna put that right next to that. So it's the Addams Family. So after the Addams Family would be The Addiction from Abel Ferrara. I have yet to watch this. I need to. And I forget what this one's about. It's been a long minute since I read up on it. Okay, I knew it was some sort of vampire movie, but I have yet to watch this. From Arrow. Really nice edition. But The Addiction, I've yet to watch that one. I've been on a vampire kick, so I probably should watch that really soon. Nice documentary on Adjust Your Tracking. This one also had like a really nice collector's DVD edition, but upgraded that to this one. Another partner label from Vinegar Syndrome. So Adjust Your Tracking, pretty cool. Has a really cool cover art. If I can sort of, I think everybody's seen it by now. I'm glad they decided to keep this cover art. That was what was on the DVD. So, very cool. Get that back in there. Alright, one that I need to get around to watching. I don't think I've watched this yet. From Altered Innocence label. Adoration. A film by Fabrice Du Wills. If I'm saying that right. It looks rough. It looks like it's going to be a rough watch for sure. I need to watch this one now. I am very interested in checking this out. I've never seen it before. It just caught my attention. So that's that. Oh, here's some, speaking of like besides the Addams Family, here's some very nostalgic stuff here. I watched this all the time when I was a kid. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Headless Horseman story here. One of the, as far as animation goes, one of the best one you can watch to this day. Not that there's a whole lot out there, but this one's so good. I had to have this one. Very spooky stuff when I was a kid, and I just enjoyed the heck out of it. Good stuff. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Alright. I love this one. This is one of my favorite Fulci movies. Enigma. Absolutely love this movie. My kind of weird. Definitely one of the weirder ones to come from Fulci. So, very nice collector's edition. Again, thanks to this one I have is from Severin. Good stuff. Beautiful. God, I love the blues and yellow. That's sharp. Good stuff. Was it slugs or snails in that one scene? It's crazy. Afflicted. This was awesome. A vampire movie. Yeah, good stuff. I enjoyed this one too. Yeah, sort of a found footage style horror film. I'm glad to have a copy of that one. Must have. Must have. After Blue. What does that say? Dirty. I can't read that. Dirty. Some sort of thriller that caught my eye. If you have to watch this one. Who released this? It's a partner label from, yeah, another one from Altered Innocence. Another one of the Vinegar Syndrome partner labels. I read up on the synopsis and it intrigued me. Another one I have to make time to watch. Really nice collector's edition for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of these newer films. There's a lot of good ones out there. So it's another one I figured I would take a chance on, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna dig it though, just from reading up on it at the time. I mean, I grabbed it for a reason. After Dark Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray. This is one of those After Dark exclusives I haven't watched yet either. Have to make time for. Spine number is 57. Crazy how they have these many movies now. I think they're up in the 80s and 90s now. After Effects, Memories of Pittsburgh Filmmaking. I've thought about moving this documentary next to my George A. Romero documentary, because I moved that one. I think it's, what's that one called? Between Night and Day, or Between Dawn and Day, or something like that. I have that next to the George Romero zombie movies. But anyway, that'd probably bug me too much. But After Effects, great documentary. Gotta have it. Gotta have that one. Another one released by Another partner label of Vinegar Syndrome. I don't know who released this. Maybe it's just Red Shirt Pictures. Afterlife. This one was okay. Not bad. I dug it. Get moving along. The Aftermath. Good stuff. VCI. I believe this is VCI. Yeah, VCI Aftermath. It's sci-fi thriller. Not really necessarily horror, but thriller. Post-apocalyptic crazies and guy having to survive and fight through it all. Surviving as an astronaut. It's weird. Aftermath, another one that was, this was okay. Got this one pretty cheap. Secondhand. So Aftermath, I love the cover art. Just simple colors. Anyway, snap out of it, Tom. Alright, next is After Midnight. This is a good horror anthology. Good stuff. Is this? This is an anthology, right? I've only seen this a few times. This is an yeah, it's got. I believe it's got multiple stories. I need to watch this again. I haven't even watched the Blu-ray yet. I've only watched this on DVD a few times when I had the DVD. No longer have that DVD. Since this Scream Factory edition was good enough, I let go of that DVD. I don't keep all the DVDs. After Midnight, pretty good. Another one I'm glad I took a chance on. Creature feature movie, very low budget. So this was released by Cranked Up. I don't have very many Cranked Up editions, but yeah, After Midnight. After She Died, Blind By. Have not watched this yet. Kino Lorber, one of those newer indie horrors. So After She Died, I think the cover art just grabbed me and the title, and I was like, okay, I'll take a chance on it. Cool. Well, hopefully it's cool. I haven't seen it. Aftershock, loved this movie. This was a great one. I rented this first, and then like after I rented it, because I wasn't sure at first, I was like, yeah, I gotta have a copy of this one. So yeah, this was pretty good. Ending was okay, but yeah, decent enough characters, I'd say. But Aftershock, good stuff. Some shocking moments in that one. It gets a bit gory. Yeah, just overall entertaining movie. Against the Night, another horror pack limited edition, and another one. I have seen quite a few of these, but this is another one I need to make time to watch. I have not watched this yet. It looks cool. So, Against the Night. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe boredom got me, and I just was like, "I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I'll take a chance on it." Horror, another trailer compilation, which is really cool, coming from AGFA. The AGFA Horror Trailer Show. Pretty cool. Another no-brainer. Just got to add to your collection. It's pretty cool. This was a lot of fun. Really intense thriller. The Aggression Scale. Nice surprise on this one. I remember when this one got some buzz. I think this is going to be one that eventually gets like a really nice collector's edition from a boutique. One of these boutique labels. I feel like this is ripe for rediscovery. But yeah, great movie, The Aggression Scale. I enjoyed it. My kind of Home Alone sort of movie. Alright, nice box set loaded with just great films here. Al Adamson. I'll say they're great. I like a lot of these. Dracula vs. Frankenstein was a lot of fun. Satan Sadist was great. Blood of Ghastly Horror. It was a trudge to get through, but still has its entertaining moments. The Female Bunch, I have yet to watch. I've yet to watch The Naughty Stewardess. I've never seen that one. Black Samurai, I have not watched that one. Carnival Magic, I like. Carnival Magic was actually the first one I had seen from him. You'd think it'd be like Dracula vs. Frankenstein, but that was the second one I watched of his. Plus many, many more. Sick, Savage, and Sensual Hits. Great box set. Another one that was a no-brainer to get. So, let me move my step stool down. we're trudging along, slowly but surely. All right, I think that's down further enough. So that's the Al Adamson box set, the Alfred Hitchcock, really nice Blu-ray edition that I just don't have the heart to take off the shelf since I've upgraded pretty much all these movies. But this is just such a nice, sexy edition that it stays on my shelf for now. And that reminds me, I do have multiple Blu-ray editions to certain movies that, due to limited space, you won't see them on the shelf as I go along in the series. But I do have them in. I do have my extra Blu-ray editions to certain movies in plastic, like these plastic tubs. Example would be Death Ship. Scorpion released Death Ship a few times with like different cover art. So I've kept those, but you won't see multiple copies of Death Ship on my shelf because simply due to space. If I had an endless amount of space, I would probably have multiple copies of Death Ship, Just Before Dawn. That's another good example of having Blu-rays that I will not let go of, but you will only see one copy of Just Before Dawn on the shelf, and it's more than likely going to be like the latest edition. So that sort of thing. So if you guys ask me I'll do a video like with the DVDs. I'll do a video of my extra Blu-ray additions to certain movies because I have kept those. But again, due to limited space, I can't keep multiple additions to movies. I just can't do it. But for now, I can do it with this one. Anyway, I just kind of didn't mean to go off on a rambling tangent, but I think with a series of videos I have to explain some things. I want to explain what's going on, just to sort of document things. Anyway, Alfred Hitchcock Volume 1 Classics Collection. Here's what's on that. Good stuff. I do love Psycho and the Birds so much that I do have separate single editions still on the shelf. So some movies I've made exceptions for, just for easier to grab off the shelf. The Alfred Hitchcock Classics Collection, Volume 2, 4K, and Volume 3, which just came out recently. Good stuff. So, yep. I haven't seen every single one in Volume 3, but I've seen most. Still need to see Topaz. I've not seen that one. So that's the 3 volumes on 4K. There's this very nice Blu-ray edition box set there that I love, will always keep. Same goes for Universal Monsters. I've collected a few of the older Blu-ray editions and stuff, especially the ones that have original poster art. Here's a nice, another Alfred Hitchcock documentary. This is just the documentary in between the two and their relationship. Good stuff. Gotta have it. How far do I want to go? I'll go 30 minutes. I'll try and go 30 minutes with each video, so it just depends. The top shelf's always going to be the hardest because even though I'm on a step stool, I'm still having to reach. I'm holding a light phone, so I can't come up with too many good excuses, but I'm going to go as long as I can here. Okay, so next up is a 4-feature edition here, the Alex DeSanto collection. Diary of a Necromancer. What's this one? Rad Seeds. They Made Sin. What does it say? They Made Sin the Inn. Okay. Meat Pie Massacre. That's why I got this. And then here's a Christmas short. A Christmas to December. These 2 bottom ones is what really caught my eye because it doesn't take much. When it comes to horror films, it doesn't take much for my brain to melt and want to check these out. And I like my low budget stuff, and there you go. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it's right. It seems right to show that for the month of December. That's that. And then, oh man, thank you, Arrow. Look at this. Look at this. Alice, Sweet Alice. Look at this edition. This is really nice. One of my all-time favorite movies from the 70s. Love Alice, Sweet Alice. Good stuff. There's a mask right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Really nice edition. Blu-ray. So Yeah, this is the one that will be making it onto 4K. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen pretty soon. And it might come from Arrow again. We'll see. I'm not in any rush. This is a really nice addition, so I'm always excited when like new movies, the more obscure stuff finally gets their day. Like the Abomination down there. That was oh, that's what reminded me of why this hobby is fun. Anyway, I love Alice Sweet Alice. Good stuff. You gotta love Alice Sweet Alice. It's just so weird, done so well. Yeah, good stuff. Alien, 40th anniversary edition here on 4K. Really cool. I like that. I forget what you call this effect. Anyway, all-time classic. One of the best ever sci-fi horrors. Good stuff. Good stuff. Then we have the Alien collection. The anthology, excuse me. Take that out. This has all through Resurrection, which is my least favorite. I could watch Resurrection. It's not, but Aliens, Alien 3. I remember it took me some time to appreciate Alien 3. I love the old NES game for Alien 3. That was a lot of fun. Haven't played that in a few years now. I do have that game. Never gets old. Alien 3 from the old NES. So simple, but so much fun to play that one. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So good stuff. I love the Alien franchise. And I'm a big fan of the Prometheus too. I've enjoyed Prometheus movies. Alien Covenant, dug this one too. This was a lot of fun. This was a welcome return to a much better sequel, in my humble opinion. And then Prometheus, good stuff. This is a movie I do have. I've kept multiple Blu-ray copies of. I have those, which after I do an overview of the Blu-ray and 4K, I'll bring out the plastic tubs and show you guys the extra additions to certain movies that I keep. I wish I had endless amount of space, because you'd probably see 3 copies of this movie on the shelf. I'm a big fan of Prometheus. Is it a perfect one? No, but I just really dug it. I really did. So much eye candy in this movie. But yeah, good stuff. And I love the overall design of the space jockeys. Yeah, I think Ridley Scott did great with the story. But yeah, and I know Alien fans are divided on the whole Prometheus, the idea of Prometheus, but I'm not like a mega fan, so maybe there were some things that disappointed hardcore Alien fans that I don't know about. I'm just being honest and telling you how I felt about the movie. I really enjoyed it. Nice Alien documentary here, so I had to get that. The Origins of Alien. Good stuff. This was a sort of, almost flew over my radar. This was kind of a quiet release. I just didn't see this getting promoted too much. So this kind of caught me off guard, caught me by surprise for sure. So yeah, good stuff. Good little documentary. Yeah, that one almost flew over my radar. I almost didn't catch that one. This is a cool little movie. A bit slow, but it's got some payoffs to it. I'm glad I grabbed this edition from this Midnight Legacy. This is their one and only release, and unfortunately the company is no more. I guess they had sort of took a big risk in having this be their first movie to release, and they made way too many copies from what I've read online, and it kind of hurt them as a company. I'd love to know more about Midnight Legacy. Supposedly, I've read recently where this company is actually still around. But I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's just such a mystery that it needs to be a documentary on this company and what happened. I would buy that documentary. I'm so curious, because I mean the company comes along out of nowhere and releases this amazing collector's edition on Blu-ray, and this was like the early, sort of the early days of Blu-ray. Uh, and the company like Midnight Legacy comes along and releases an immaculate collector's edition of such an obscure movie. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, the mystery is killing me of what happened to these guys. But yeah, their one and only release, and then they disappeared. That was it. So Alien 2 on Earth is sort of trying to capitalize on the success of Alien movies. So, or the first, trying to capitalize on the first success of the Alien little tie-in sci-fi horror movie. I like it. Kind of enter at your own risk. There's people out there that do like this movie too, so it's kind of divided, I guess I would say. I don't know. Alienator, good stuff. That was a lot of fun. Ooh, I'm getting tired. Okay, I'm gonna stop on Alienator, and I'll come at you guys with part 3. I'm slowly getting there. So that is it. Thanks for your time, guys, and apologize about the rambling on certain things, but anyway, I'm doing it again. Later.